And SOMBJJ might even give you a shout out on the show. Ronnie Kirk entering the ballerina stage. We've got Ronnie Kirk taking on Rasul Muhammed.
Ronnie Kirk. Have I heard about this Monster Combat Academy? Really, has Ofsted come in and inspected it?
Yeah, we've got Ronnie Kirk. We have a former ballerina champion, Josh Neal, jumped in the corner last minute. Apparently he's the only one in the corner with the Monster Academy coach there. Ronnie Kirk. I've had the pleasure of being able to work with Ronnie Kirk. He's an absolutely fantastic fighter. Lovely young man, very, very dedicated to the fight game. He's been putting his skills there. He's done multiple inter-clubs, going out there, getting experience over at Gym 180 and one of the clubs over in High Wycombe as well. And looked very sharp in his inter-clubs as well. And really dedicating himself to his training and looking very in shape. He looks the leanest we've had him looking.
They've got him in good shape.
Yep.
Oh, it's Josh Neal.
Josh Neal, former ballerina champion, in the corner. I think he stepped in last minute.
Is he going to fight soon?
Apparently so.
And this is the dude that used to train with you?
Steve, what did you say? Steve, crazy person, what did you...
There's just not much to hear, right?
What did you say, Mr. Steve?
Nothing, just I'd heard a lot about him. Anyway, sorry.
Right, so yeah, Ronnie Kirk in the Monster Combat Academy corner. He's a very, very skilled fighter, up and comer. And this is his debut, but like I said, he's done a couple of interclubs and looked very sharp. And he has been incredibly dedicated to training for this fight. He also took this fight on 2 weeks' notice. That's quite a short amount of time.
This young fella here.
Yep.
Actually, he can do quite well. You know, he's got a lot of skills that he's picked up probably in his earlier training, and he'll be able to make some of that stuff happen.
James Cullen's still chatting with the judges. I think it's where we're talking about the last fight and the decision. I think part of the issue is just the scoring system in MMA. It needs overhauling. This 10-point must system.
Come on, Ronnie!
It needs overhauling. Why are we not using all 10 points? Why is it a round not a 10-5 or a 10-4?
I think there should be
like. And then they go, oh, you need the points in case there's penalties. Number one, there's never 8 penalties.
It's hard.
And then you can do minus points. If there's 10-0 around and you get it could be -1.
That would make sense, but you just don't. Right?
Yeah, but we've got this scoring system for boxing. Boxing has 12 rounds. You judge who won the most rounds. It's going to translate more to who won the fight when you have 12 or 15 rounds for old school. When you have just one round, it's very hard to say. Looking very, very lean is Rasul Muhammed. I thought that Ronnie might have ended up giving up some size, but clearly not. Rasul looking maybe the smaller of the two fighters. I've got some information on Rasul's gym I'll find for you, Steve.
Oh, good. They're starting to get it through. They're starting to come.
It's a long build-up. So yeah, Spartan MMA. It's a new gym. 2 head coaches, Cody, and Matt. And they are lifelong martial artists, and they've trained in kind of every martial art. And they were training a lot with Paul Taylor. Remember the UFC legend, Fight of the Night machine that was Paul Taylor back in the day. They also trained with Jay Herbert, Rocky, Fabian Edwards. That's the coaches. And they've just started this gym, and Rasul Muhammed's come from that gym and those coaches. Ronnie Kirk taking on Rasul Muhammed.
Now those are wicked shorts, man.
They are some cool shorts, Steve. I'm very jealous of those shorts. We have Ronnie Kirk in the black, Rasul Muhammed in the multicolored shirt. Rasul's way taller, but I mean, it's very lean for the weight division.
Yeah, very lean, especially. What's this? This is light. This can't be lightweight, can it?
Here we go.
Very light name. Spartan Gym, though. A very nice name for a gym.
Yeah. Rasul using that length.
Good head movement here from Ronnie Kirk.
Oh, nice knee from Rasul Muhammed as well. Rasul's landing shots.
Oh, good cage wrestling here. Good awareness from Ronnie Kirk because he's got that head right in.
Yeah. I think part of the issue is that Ronnie doesn't have a wrestling or jiu-jitsu coach over at the Monster Combat Academy. Just been pretty much purely striking, or having to travel other places trying to cross-train.
Turns are quite low. He's not biting on any feints though, that's quite good.
Yeah, I will say his striking's look good. He's getting out of range. Good head movement.
And this is the thing with somebody like Rasul Muhammed. He might be so long that it's hard that he doesn't really get people inside throwing heat at him. But man, he's throwing heat at Ronnie Kirk right now.
Nice knees from Rasul. Oh, lovely right hand from Rasul.
Knees and breaks away.
Nice kick from Ronnie. Rasul really doing a good job of getting behind that jab. Ronnie's trying to use his head movement and elusiveness, but he is eating some shots at the moment. Luckily for Ronnie, Rasul doesn't seem to have the biggest pop for this weight division. It could be a size, and now he's landing some big shots.
Oh, he's got him backed up against the fence, and he's just eating him. Like a bit of redness there on the left-hand side of Ronnie Kirk's head.
Oh, a little comeback here from Ronnie Kirk. He's turning it around. Rasul Muhammed controlling, using that underhook. Nice knee from Rasul. Ronnie looking for big right. Ronnie's got him backed up, landing big shots. Nice knee from Rasul.
Takes a deep breath for Ronnie Kirk.
Oh, head kick. Nod of appreciation for Ronnie Kirk. He needs to keep those hands high.
Yeah, you can do that. This is nice. Great first round. Back and forth. Rasul Muhammed might be getting the bigger moments. Head kicks, backing up.
Ronnie's got power though.
Needs to get inside and put it down then.
Yeah. Rasul doing a good job of feinting. I know that it's probably a slightly big cut for Ronnie. Rasul very pleased walking back to his corner. Ronnie looking a little tired. I mean,
definitely dug it to the body.
The Monster Combat Academy crew, they had Ronnie making weight in a sauna suit, 8 days out from the fight, 9 days out, which is very unusual.
They were cutting water already out of him, or
yeah,
trying to get him to sweat a lot.
The problem with that, Steve, is that what you actually want to do is water load that far out
instead of depleting somebody.
Yeah, which is going to get the salt out your system. It's going to kick your kidneys into overdrive, so that when you do stop with the water and you go on the cut, you're actually going to sweat a lot more. So putting the bin bags on that far out is it's not wise, but it did make the weight. Did a good job making the weight, and I can't say enough good things about Ronnie Kirk. He's an amazing fighter and a young man, a 17-year-old, to step in this cage on 2 weeks' notice. And also Rasul Muhammed representing Spartan MMA, this new up-and-coming gym. and representing his coaches, Cody and Matt, and the lineage that they are following. And Josh Neal is in the corner of Ronnie Kirk, giving that absolutely brilliant advice. Luckily, his other coach is not talking, which is perfect.
You want to have advice from people that you can trust, people with experience, and Josh Neal's definitely got all that.
Yeah, Josh Neal, former Battle Arena champion, he stepped in the corner of Ronnie Kirk last minute.
Very kind.
Sadly, Ronnie didn't have anyone with any wrestling or jiu-jitsu knowledge.
Well, you want competent coaches, that's for sure. And if you don't got one, it's good to bring one in, especially for a fight.
Especially Josh Neal.
Especially Josh Neal. Yeah.
Excellent.
Absolute G. Boom.
Ronnie Kirk taking on Rasul Muhammed. Here we go, round 2. What adjustments will be made? I mean, Ronnie looked for a takedown briefly at the end of round 1. Will he now look for that? Oh, calf kick. Nice work by Ronnie Kirk. Leg kick again.
Seeing a lot of power from Ronnie Kirk now.
Yeah, it's one of the things Ronnie's been known for, and I've seen him do in the gym, is land thunderous leg kicks. Rasul trying to have some of his own.
Let's see Rasul go up top with those kicks after a while.
Yeah, he's going to mix his levels. Oh. Another nice leg kick by Rasul.
Rasul's just doing it more.
Yeah, he's being very active. He's using his range.
I don't know about this outside trip that Ronnie Kirk keeps trying to do. It just seems to leave him out of position.
Ronnie Kirk pulling him off the cage, good work. Rasul trying to separate, make some distance. Ronnie with double underhooks. He might be able to get a takedown here, Steve. 1 minute 40 in the round. Oh, he gave up the underhook to block the bicep. Rasul for a foot stomp, very old school. Gotta love a foot stomp.
Never seen a fight decided by foot stomps, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never seen a broken foot even, but it does look, I'm sure it feels horrible. I've never had anyone do it to me. Ronnie Kirk gets his takedown.
Rasul looking ready to stand up.
I've seen some of Ronnie Kirk's jiu-jitsu. He does have good jiu-jitsu, but Rasul straight back to his feet.
Yeah, how much energy did Ronnie Kirk waste trying to...
Oh, Ronnie landed a couple of dirty shots there as Rasul came in trying to put him away. Rasul with a smile.
Rasul needs to go back to those leg kicks. They were brilliant.
Oh, and again.
Look at that knee is chewed up by Ronnie Kirk.
Oh, Ronnie with some leg kicks of his own.
Rasul's not checking any of them, so that's a well to keep going to, that's for sure for Ronnie Kirk.
Ronnie's got a monster leg kick. Oh, just a little bit laboured that one. Rasul throwing it back.
Rasul will get a takedown of his own, maybe. Yeah, looks like it.
Trying to take the hands away.
Drive him down.
Oh, Ronnie looking for a guillotine. Not sure how tight it is. With 6 seconds in the round. He's on to arming guillotine. I think Rasul's going to be able to tough this out for the next second.
Yeah, he does.
Round 2 in the books.
Oh, does that one go to Ronnie Kirk, maybe? There's a lot that's been done back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, Ronnie had some big damage there with the leg kicks. Rasul landed some nice flurrious combinations earlier on. Great round for both fighters. Yeah, like Steve says, that round could have gone to Kirk. And then we were looking at a round apiece. Or it's a possibility that Rasul Muhammed is 2 rounds up with those combinations. We've got a little replay of the leg kicks. That's the one that did the damage, I think. And that's a great weapon for Ronnie Kirk, especially when you're fighting someone as lean as Rasul Muhammed. If you can load up on those leg kicks. Josh Neal giving great advice, I'm sure. Former Battle Arena champion, traveled the world doing martial arts, fought in Japan as well. Very cool dude.
Yeah, definitely. He's gone all over the place. He's looking to hopefully get a toehold in the pro ranks over here in the UK.
Round 3. Rasul Muhammed, Ronnie Kirk. How chewed up it's both the fighters' legs, let's be honest. They both seem to have eaten a lot of leg kicks. He's got a lovely jab, does Ronnie. His jab and his leg kick.
And if he just keeps going to that, he might be able to chop down Muhammed. Rasul's doing really well, slipping off. Lifts the knee up a little bit for a partial check there, but doesn't realize it. He's good at backing him up as Rasul, and just kind of owning the center of the cage. Now these big moments are all going to Rasul.
And Rasul using that jab really well, Rasul. Ronnie with his leg kicks. I feel like any one of them could stop the fight.
He's going low to that calf really well.
Lovely leg kick of his own from Rasul. Some long levers. Oh, lovely jab cross from
Right
Rasul.
at the end of that jab. Rasul's jab is so snappy there at the very end. Really good takedown defense here from Rasul.
Yeah, I feel like if...
Where he got back to those knees that were so effective in round one.
Oh, lovely jab again by Rasul.
He's really good at throwing when you don't think he's gonna. Finding the angles. He's really working Ronnie Kirk into the back corner here. And Kirk is back up. Gets the takedown right into side control.
Yeah, good job by Ronnie Kirk timing that takedown. Rasul Muhammed's going to be trying to turn towards him here.
Buggy choke.
Buggy. He does have the limbs for a buggy choke.
He does, doesn't he?
There's 1 minute 20 in round 3. I mean, so far I had this round for Rasul, but Ronnie's scored this takedown. Now it's what can he do with it? Rasul.
Oh, Rasul doing empty half guard there. That's
Lovely.
cool.
I didn't even know that was called, Steve. Good knowledge from empty half guard.
I've got her.
The reverse leg chop. Oh, Ronnie Kirk with mount in the last few seconds.
Rasul gonna choose to hold on here, maybe, and try to bridge him off, but it's just a matter of time before Mr. Kirk is able to land a couple of shots down on him. Really hard, really staying active here is Rasul Muhammed. He's got to do something here. Make sure he stays active, because even a moment's lack of movement.
Oh, he's on the back with 20 seconds, Steve.
All right, we're doing well to turn back in. Look
Good
at that
work
now.
by Rasul.
Rasul's on top. He's got to pull his right elbow out. Maybe he can land some more shots down the middle. Put a statement on this round against Ronnie Kirk, but Ronnie Kirk's dominated the last minute and a half.
Wow, that was an excellent fight, and I mean, what a debut for both these fighters. Both debut fighters putting in a stellar performance. Big shout out to Rasul Muhammed from Spartan MMA, the new gym, putting out a very well-rounded fighter who looked good in all positions, and a big shout out to Ronnie Kirk, 17 years old, stepping in on 2 weeks' notice into this battle arena cage, stepping up from those inter-club level competitions.
Yeah, he's done very, very well. He's done very well. He made a great account of himself, came in, fought well.
But just
hope he can get a gym that's worthy of his goals in martial arts, that's for sure.
yeah, Ronnie needs to find somewhere he can work on his jiu-jitsu, work on his wrestling, add that to those brutal leg kicks he's got. Maybe have a bit more variety of sparring partners, some tall people he can work with. And he'll be back in this cage, getting the W.